morning, everybody, and welcome. It's really fantastic to see so many people here from so many different agencies. Quite simply, Partners in Recovery is all about us all working together to make things better, and with all of us working together, we should be able to make quite a significant change.
This is a great opportunity in Australia to make a difference in the lives of people who have a long experience of complex mental health needs, and that's what Partners in Recovery is about.
I'd like to set the scene for what I want to talk about today, which I really want to talk about the role of the Commission, with a quote that a consumer gave me last week. And he said, "I want to make it clear right up front that I think Partners in Recovery is the best initiative in many years." So you're off to a good start.
Partners in Recovery, while I'm talking to you from the Medicare local, Partners in Recovery is actually about 11 organisations or 9 organisations and 2 individual citizens coming together to direct the program. So a range, some of them are national organisations, some of them are neighbourhood centres. So there's a range of organisations in there, and also a representative of family and carers, and a representative of people with a lived experience of mental illness.
And so that's what systems change means. It means instead of it just being the luck of the draw that it works for this person or this person or this person, that the way things operate work for everybody. No matter how complex their needs are, no matter how long they've been experiencing that level of complex need.
The commitment that we gave when we were developing this submission was that we would bring together as best we could the entire human services system for Metro North Brisbane on an annual basis, and this is the first annual conference of Metro North's human service system. So we hope this conference will grow each year. In this first year, where we hope to get to is that this conference will actually create the strategic plan for Partners in Recovery and set the direction for Partners in Recovery for 2 or 3 years. In fact, at this conference next year, that's exactly what we'll be doing. We'll be describing and setting a strategic plan.
This will become the foundations of the work that the Partners in Recovery consortia and all those circles that Jeff mapped out earlier will take forward in the lead up to this annual event becoming that kind of strategic planning focus on behalf of Brisbane North. Still lots of work to be done, but we felt it was really important to feed back to you where we've gotten up to today.
If you've got the desire to do better in politicians, professionals, public sector, the community, then you've got something that pulls everybody together. And that is, I think, what Queensland has got. And it takes, I don't think everybody understands that in doing that, doing better at least means putting the person at the centre, which is what Partners in Recovery is all about.
We also got some fantastic ideas. We've got beginnings of shared vision of the future. We've got the beginnings of some baselines of where we think things are now. We've got a whole heap of ideas about how to make it different, and we've got some priority areas to throw those rocks in the river and get a big ripple effect.
And I guess the last point I want to make, though, there are many, many things we don't need to fix. You do have to be careful when you say, oh, we're going to change the system, the world will be new, that you nurture what is already good. Because usually a lot of stuff is already good. An example, one of the first examples I saw was the eating disorders group, I'll call them, where you've clearly got all the participants working together, clearly on a recovery focus, clearly listening to families, clearly looking at all the options. So we have to be absolutely careful we do nurture what is good.
We did come up with 7 kind of parcelled up themes across all of our working groups, remembering that all of the discussion has been documented and backs this up.
One purpose of today was for you to be able to be exposed to people from a range of different organisations who you might want to partner with. So it might be a housing organisation, an employment organisation, the police, ambulance, and, I don't know, a local physiotherapist that come together to decide to do some work.
This is about a new way of doing things. This is about changing things to make a difference. It is about acknowledging that we need to actually change the bigger system if we're going to get it right, and that we don't have all the answers yet, and that's why we have to work together.